He is the richest man on the entire island. Yet, he has never been able to take the first time of the shore's most beautiful girl. With her snow-white skin and long, flowing hair, she is the object of desire for all the men on the island. In this city where pleasure is sought through the flesh, Fena has become the most coveted treasure. 10 years ago, Fena was separated from her father, due to an unforeseen accident. Before leaving, her childhood friend promised her, "No matter what, I will find you in the future." But in the blink of an eye, 10 years have passed. Drifting onto this island, Fena could not escape her cruel fate. Her first night was forcefully bought by a wealthy man. That very night, she began to dress herself up. But deep down, she refused to surrender. She had already planned her escape long ago. All she needed to do was use the sleeping potion on him. Then jump out of the castle window using the curtain. After that, she could board a boat and leave this place forever. But reality is always cruel. On the way to the room, Fena learned that the room, originally on the second floor, had been moved to the highest floor by the wealthy man. Now, she had no way to escape. Sensing danger, Fena decided to cause a commotion. But the guards had already seen through her plan. They were ready to teach her a lesson. Just as a guard raised his knife, intending to threaten her, an old man suddenly burst in through the window. After taking down all the guards, Fena suddenly realized it was the butler who had raised her. However, just as the three of them successfully escaped, the butler, due to his poor eyesight, ran in the wrong direction. Left with no choice, they hid in town, waiting for another opportunity. But as the guards drew closer, the butler sacrificed himself to distract them. Yet, to their surprise, all the guards collapsed in an instant. It turned out that masked figures on the rooftops had been protecting them. But just as they took a few steps forward, the butler once again misread the map. Meanwhile, the guards were closing in. One of the butlers had no choice but to stay behind to cover them. By the time the two had escaped deep into the mountains, they thought they were safe. But suddenly, bandits jumped out from the nearby bushes. After knocking the old butler to the ground, the bandits quickly took Fena hostage. Seeing the shore's most sought-after flower now fallen into their hands, the bandits grew restless with excitement. But before they could react, a shadow flashed behind them. In just a few breaths, the shadow swiftly took down the bandits one by one. The bandit leader instantly panicked. The figure that now appeared before Fena was a man clad in red armor. Looking into his deep black eyes, Fena was certain it had to be him. But as the man stepped closer to Fena, in the next second, he struck her over the head. When Fena woke up again, she was on a boat with two ministers, out at sea. The once clear